I want to talk about family. Now, I love my family, but they get on my nerves sometimes, especially when it comes to gatherings. Everybody got their schedules. Everybody dealing with what they dealing with. But still, but even though everybody dealing with what they dealing with, I be wanting to fix the problems for everybody else. You can't fix everybody's problems. And that's what I gotta learn. When it comes to family, I can't fix everybody's problems. Even though I try. What's up, Elevated? What's up, Trish? And I'm finna just rant. I'm about to rant about my family members. Not on no bad shit, but I'm trying to get everybody together. And everybody got egos. And everybody got their attitudes and their dispositions and everything they dealing with. And I feel like it's my job to get everybody together for the holidays. I got my immediate family, but I'm trying to get everybody together. And this shit is harder than it look. And it's pissing me off because I'm paying for everything. Nice cabin, Airbnb, everything set up. Nobody got to spend no money. The only thing you got to spend is getting gas to the area. And if that's hard for me, I might even shoot you some gas money. But people having a problem with this auntie and this uncle don't like this cousin and this person don't like this person. And that shit pissing me off. Because when I lost everybody, I lost my dad, my mom, both of my sisters, my aunties, and my cousins. So when you lose foundational people, the family starts to break apart, right? So the way I'm feeling is like, well, I'm gonna fix this shit. And that shit ain't working. And when I can't fix something, when I can't find a solution, that shit pisses me off. So now I'm trying to fix it in any best way I can, even if it means coming out of my pocket to get everybody together. And that shit ain't working. I'm usually really, really good at finding a solution, but I swear to God, that shit ain't working. Because everybody ego is just can't motherfuckers just can't let shit go. If you had a problem with this person because of this, that shit is dead and gone. That shit is 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Why you still mad? Y'all done moved on. If you ain't gonna do it for them, do it for yourself. Motherfucker, do it for me. Y'all, I'm the baby, right? So do it for me. Do it for the love of me. But that shit ain't working though, so. And then it pisses me off and it really like, it's real disheartening because I got a son and a daughter that haven't seen certain family members. And that's the part that really, really affects me. I can take it. I'm grown. What's up, Reese? Somebody outside? Back over there. Go. You already know I don't do the pets and the food. Over there. No table foods for you. But anyway, and I'm just trying to get them to see some of their family members. So I damn near got to bribe our Harris or threaten some of these motherfuckers to come see. I'm trying to get 20 different family members there. So far, I got 8. 8 out of 20. And I'm paying for this. So we gonna see what happens. But I just wanted to say my little piece. It's frustrating. But I think I'm gonna find a way. It don't look too, you know what I'm saying, good now, but I'm gonna find a way though. I bet. Watch me. I'm gonna find a way. Or I'm gonna fuck somebody up. 40% ain't bad, right? But I want my kids to see all their aunties, all their cousins, all their uncles. And they ask about them, all type of shit. So it's like, get over what you're dealing with as an adult and come to this gathering so your little nieces and nephews can see you. If I gotta drive and come get you, I'll drive and come get you. But I really want them to be there though. So, I don't know. I don't got too many real problems. That's more of a ego situation. Too many egos, too many attitudes, too many motherfuckers can't let shit go. I'll let shit go fast. I'll be mad. 10 minutes later, I don't give a fuck. I'm not about to let certain things just weigh on me. It takes too much energy to be mad all the time. And I can't do that. I got too much other shit to do. I got real life situations to handle to be mad all the time. I'm cool. But it seemed like people coming around, but I need them to come. I need it for sure. Because I'm not going to promise my kids that, oh, yeah, your cousin going to be here and your uncle going to be here. Then they don't show up and they looking at me like daddy lied. Then I got to kick somebody ass. Because if you shortchange my kids, then I can't fuck with you. The gloves come off. And I'm just not about that. Like, when they come to my kids, I cut all type of schedules off. If I had a date lined up, what's up, Britt? If I had a date lined up, and my kids, I'm saying, don't make that happen, hey, it's what happens. Some people get mad, some people don't. But I realized that the main people that get mad be other women with kids. And I don't understand how you got kids by 1, 2, 3 baby daddies, whatever the case may be. And some of the baby daddies not in the life. But you upset with me because I'm an active and present father. That shit is mind-boggling. It's a fact, it's just Rodney just 7. But why be selfish on something that you complain that you don't get? If your child's father's not in their life, for whatever reason, why are you upset because I'm in my child's life? I will never understand that. So I'll just be like, all right, I'm gonna let you live in delusional land and I'm going about my business. But at the end of the day, my kid's gonna always come first. That's not no second guess. I am right now ranting about trying to get all my family members up for Christmas and just talking bullshit about relationships and eating this bomb ass Popeye because it is Popeye. This biscuit look dry as hell, but I kid you not, this biscuit is amazing. It's so amazing. But yeah, that's all I really came on to say. Talk my shit. Because they be watching too, so if you watching, especially you, Micah and Cynthia, you grown ass motherfuckers need to get y'all shit together so y'all can see my babies. Again, Micah and Cynthia, my aunt and uncle, get y'all shit together. I don't give a damn that y'all divorced. I don't give a damn about none of that. Find a way, get over yourself, and come, because, yeah, my babies want to see you, so you got to make it happen. I don't care why y'all divorced. I don't care who was the right, who was the wrong. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I need y'all two grown motherfuckers. Y'all both in y'all 40s. Y'all both done lived a long life. Y'all got beautiful children. So come see mine. I don't want to hear no reason about, is Micah going to be there? Is Cynthia going to be there? Yes, your ex-husband going to be there. Yes, your ex-wife going to be there. But y'all all still family. So at the end of the day, all that shit is irrelevant. I need y'all to come see my two little angels, a.k.a. my broke best friends, because they want to see their aunt and their uncle. So all that interpersonal relationship shit that y'all got going on, I don't want it to interfere with y'all seeing y'all nephews and y'all nieces. So, like I said, I know you watching, because you know he told me you watch. So when you see this, get that shit together. Or we gonna have to, Mike, I promise, we gonna put on the gloves, bro. We gonna put on the gloves. You a big dude, but you don't want these problems. I'm just telling you. Over my kids, you don't want these problems. So, just get it together, bro. Because I ain't got time to be telling my kids that the reason why they uncle and they auntie didn't see them is because they got an attitude at each other. What kind of example is that? How would I look explaining that to my babies? They got an attitude because they not in a relationship no more, so they couldn't come by to see you. Man, get the fuck out of here. I ain't finna say no bullshit like that. Get your shit together. You motherfuckers is way too grown to be acting like that. The relationship been over. You win some, you lose some. That's like me getting mad at my baby mama and completely disregarding my kids or some shit like that. It's a weak ass excuse. I would never use it. If anything, I tell my baby mama, you try to take my kids, I take your ass to court. I actually did tell her that though. I will pack my kids up and be gone for 2 weeks, then bring them back and say, you want to try that again? Because we don't have a custody agreement, so there is no. I could literally go to New York with the kids for 2 months while you going in court talking about, hey, I need my kids back. Don't try that on me. I wouldn't do her like that, but I'm just saying. I don't play with my kids, so let them know. Like, I just don't. I wouldn't do that. I try to be like as lenient as possible because arguing takes too much time, and I ain't got time to be arguing with nobody. I got bills to pay. I got a job to do. I got a career to build, and I got bosses to deal with. Like, if I don't want to argue with them, I don't want to argue with you either. You're supposed to want to come back to the peace, which is your family, not deal with the same shit you deal out in the world. Why I want to deal with the chaos and come back and deal with chaos at home? That don't make no sense. So, I don't argue. But I do, you know what I'm saying, stand my ground. So, you got to find a happy medium between that because it can get tricky. You let somebody run over you, they're going to keep on running over you. But if you come too strong, everybody see you as overbearing and disrespectful and what's that other word? Narcissistic. I'm not narcissistic. I'm just strong in my beliefs. No, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Family is a big thing to me, so always good to stand your ground. Yeah. But family is a big thing to me, so it's just like, I don't know. I want everybody to be happy, but I know in reality, everybody can't be happy. Everybody not going to get along, whatever the case is. But I think sometimes when it comes to the kids, you got to put your differences aside and just, I'm saying, suck it up and be there for the children because not stay in relationships for children, but I'm saying all the dysfunctional stuff you got with the other half and stuff like that, put that shit to the side because it's not worth it. And you don't want your kids to see certain things like that. You don't want them to get comfortable with your moms and your dad always arguing or fighting or bickering or just having this negative energy all the time because then they going to bring that when they grow up, when they dealing with the opposite sex. They going to think that's just regular. And then it turns them into something that ain't too appealing. And as nobody want dysfunctional, you know what I'm saying? Like, we try to avoid that. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm black. Like, so we got enough on our plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got enough strikes against us. Even coming as far as we are, we still got enough strikes against us. So why would I want to add more, and I'm saying, chaos to the already collective of chaos? You know what I mean? So it's like, the society already crazy. So I want my kids to be strong and see a good example of a successful, calm, well-headed, composure-filled black male. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want them to see that not all black women are angry black women. You know what I'm saying? You can be independent and strong and still be feminine and not be aggressive and all that. Because, you know, they try to throw words on black men, then they always want to throw words on a black woman. Every time a woman is strong or she's doesn't want to take a pushover or something like that, she's an angry black woman. She's not an angry black woman. She's just not going to put up with certain things. If you say it to any other race, they'll say they're passionate. You say it about black people, they're aggressive. So it's just like, We want to beat certain stereotypes, but I think at the end of the day, we ain't gonna never beat them all. So you can't worry about all of them. You just gotta set a good example going forward for yourself, your children, and everybody around you, friends, family, all that good stuff. But I don't know, man. I then completely went left from what I started off talking about. I guess I got to the point real fast though. How do you handle a parent that works hard to sabotage a child's relationship with the... Okay, so I've had friends that did this, and I've had friends that went through this. In no disrespect, in 80% of all the situations I've ever heard of somebody sabotaging the other parent, it's usually a bitter baby mama. For whatever reason. Mad about the relationship, mad at how the dad is inactive or active, or it didn't work out, or he cheated, or whatever the case may be. But once that relationship is over with, and usually the woman is doing a lot to make sure that the dad is in a losing position. Not all the time, but I'm just saying, just in general, it's usually the mom. And how I would just deal with it, I would try to find a happy medium, because I ain't got time to be arguing with you. Or I'll just take you to court. I have no problem taking somebody to court. I'll take your ass to court and be like, hey, give me custody. In my case, that is not the fact at all. So that means the other person, so the dad was the one acting up. Okay. That's why I said, it's just my perspective based on experience, but it's not like 100% true. Like I just said, in most cases, it's usually the woman who's feeling a certain way is acting out. Sometimes it's justified, sometimes it's not justified. But I'm just saying, that's why I said before I say that, I don't want you to feel like I'm just trying to beat up on women. No, no, it ain't nothing like that. I'm just trying to say that in most cases, that bitter baby mama narrative is true. And the reason why it might be true is, the baby daddy is a fuck boy. He don't take care of his kids. He don't got no goals. He don't got no ambition. He's abusive. He's controlling, possessive, all that type of stuff. All that stuff happens. But it's just like, I just feel that at the end of the day, your problem with that other adult is your problem with that other adult. Don't let it affect the kids. Don't let your actions be like, or your feelings dictate how you push the children away or towards the other parent. Like, I don't believe in that. I won't argue in front of my kids, and then I won't say something, disrespectful or demeaning about their mama to the kids or in front of the kids. I just don't believe in that. I'll tell her, but I'm not gonna say it, to where my kids can hear that. I don't believe in trying to shit on the other parent, in front of the kids to make them look bad or whatever the case is. I just don't do that. I never had a bad mouth or any of that. Then you just got a case of the wrong luck of the draw. If you've been doing everything you're supposed to be doing and the other person is still just, I ain't gonna say like evil, but just evil, like just want to hurt you, want to, make you look bad, want the children to disregard you as the other parent, you got a bad luck of the draw. It probably didn't start off like that. He probably started off on point, loving, caring, consoling, all that. But then when something didn't go his way, he turned and flipped on you, and then now you're the bad guy. I'm going to make sure that you look bad to the children. I'm going to make sure the kids don't like you. I'm going to, like, all that type of stuff. I'm going to, what is that? I'm going to undermine your authority, your discipline, all that type of stuff. I believe that, if you're going to discipline your kids, you got to find a happy medium between both parents. You can't sit there and when one mom, says something, the other dad is like, oh, no, you don't got to do that. No, you got to respect your mama. You can come to me and ask me anything. I'm going to say, what did your mama say? What did your mama tell you before you came here? Before I came and got you, what did your mama say? And most kids would be like, he thinks bad behavior is funny. Nah. You talking about the other dad or the dad or the kid? As far as bad behavior being funny, because I don't play that. Hey, nah, bro. Nah. We don't play all that thinking that ratchet, ghetto, dumb, ignorant stuff is cute. Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that at all. Cause I ain't about that. I'm not gonna undermine the mother though. I can ask her, but I ain't gonna undermine her though, cause when I'm not around, they need to look at her as the end all be all, the authority figure. If I'm always undermining her discipline or undermining her rules, it's bad on her. That she got to deal with that, and that's not cool. Because I wouldn't want her to undermine my authority when it comes to my kids. So it's just like certain things you got to talk about. Like, I don't know. I think you're dealing with somebody that's really, really petty and immature. Like, even to this day, petty, super immature. And they're doing it out of spite. So if he's still just doing it out of spite, or he just doing it to be vindictive against you, that's super what's the word? Unfortunate, because it affects the kids. The grown-ups can handle the shit, but Sharon, I respect what you're saying. I don't know. I was just pointing out my little 2 cents or whatever, but it's unfortunate that you have to go through that though. Yeah, that's did he start off like that, or did he like a light switch? Did he just flip a switch and then all of a sudden turn into this petty person? Or did he wait until the relationship ended to act like that? Because if he was always like that, then I gotta hold you accountable for dealing with somebody that was always like that. Because that means they started off like that and you was like, oh, I can change them. Oh, damn. Oh, when he was born, he said, maybe I should walk out. Oh, that would have got you cut. That would have got you cut off. That would have got you cut off. What? Learned a lesson for sure, my true. Damn, that's messed up. Especially as a new mother, you hearing that? Like, that's crazy. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's fucked up. Yeah, I couldn't have been your brother, because because you'd have been mad at me. I love him. He'd have got beat up. He'd have got beat the fuck up. You can't say what? We just had this. What? My little nephew and niece just got born and you talking about walking out? And you gonna get beat up. All in the hospital if you showed up. Hell no. That ain't cool. Is he in the kid's life now? Or trying to be? That's my main question. Is he in the kid's life now though? And how do you feel about a part-time dad being in their life? You know, those ones that be kind of like iffy and in and out or whatever. Zay, what's up? What's good? Because a lot of people got different perspectives on part-time fathers or whatnot. No financial support. That shit pisses me off. I don't see how you can lay down with a girl, have kids, lay down with a woman, unprotected, have kids, live in your life, and not do what you're supposed to do for that child. I don't understand that. You got money for everything else you need and want, but you can't spend no money on your children, provide them with anything, but you out here living your life, and then you got the nerve to want to come in and come out. Like, I don't. How can you have a nerve? I don't understand the nerve of motherfuckers to do some shit like that. I wish I would be like, okay, you know what? They mama got them. They'll be all right. I ain't gonna. What? I wish, man. My daddy will roll over in his grave, step out that motherfucker and slap the shit out of me if I try some shit like that. Ain't no motherfucking way. My daddy took care of me, my older brother, my 5 sisters, my auntie, and his ex-wife. Ain't no motherfucking way. He showed me what a provider does. You don't bitch, you don't moan. You might not always like the situation, but you lace your bootstraps up. It's a cold world. Zip your coat up. And you just get it done. Who's the oldest in the family? Oh, man. My oldest in the family, she actually died last year, my older sister. And then the second oldest died damn near the beginning of this year. So it's like, that's the, I ain't even register all that. I just dealing with it. Just dealing with it. I ain't even cried yet. I ain't even trying to cry about that. So, Cause I know when it really hit me, I acknowledge it. But when it really hit me, I'm gonna break the fuck down. I already know. I built up so many compartments to put feelings and emotions and all that stuff in, and it's just like when that shit finally it's gonna hit me. Watch, it's gonna hit me. Like you can only hold in shit for so long. I'm gonna break. So I like to have all type of other outlets and stuff like that to kind of like ease the tension and stuff like that or whatever the case is, because I already know. I never really tell nobody my problems because I don't like to put my problems on nobody else. I just be like, all right, that's my shit. I'll deal with it. And I look at it like, okay, yeah, I got problems. I've been through shit. I've lost people, whatever. But it's people in this world that literally would kill for that. They'll kill to have the problems I have. Like, my problems is so minute to them. It's like nothing to them. Like, it could always be worse. There's people living in squalor right now. I'm eating chicken that they'll probably shoot somebody in the head for. Like, they don't even get scraps a week. Like, no job. They got 10 people in one house in a hut in the middle of the damn forest. Like, it's just no access to clean water, no Medicare, no government to back them up if something does happen. Like, I don't know, man. No family. And in the family they do have, they all dependent on each other, and everybody is broke, poor, and like destitute. So it's just like I don't be feeling that bad for myself. Like, you know, everybody get they low points, but I just be like, once I start thinking about it, like, man, it's like 2 billion other people that's way worse off than me. So it's just like, boy, suck it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know, man. But everybody get their moments where they, you know what I'm saying, just gotta vent and get some shit off their chest or whatnot. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just lock that shit in the box and keep on moving because it could always be worse. You ever heard that phrase, when you see somebody doing bad, you don't laugh at them, you don't tease them, because for the grace of God, that could be you. Literally, for the grace of God, that could be you. So I ain't about, you know what I'm saying. That's why I don't like when people like all that bullying and stuff like that. I'll beat up the bully. I don't like people that do shit like that, like, because that could be you at the heart, at a drop of a dime. That could be you. You could be in that same position that you teasing somebody else on. That could be your family with getting kicked out of their house or whatever the case is, or your pops or your uncle or somebody losing their job and just had a newborn or something like that. Like, I don't subscribe to shit like that, because it can always be you. Then now what? You gonna tease yourself now? Nah, man. You gotta do better. That's what people don't do. Everybody wants to throw a rock and hide their hand. Everybody wants to point. Stop pointing. Point at yourself. Go look at that reflection in the mirror. And if you can say you were proud of every moment you have, you're a motherfucking lie. Ain't nobody proud of every moment they have on this earth. Everybody got something that they ashamed for, or they kind of look off for not being so proud of. You feel me? So it's like, what is that? He without sin cast the first stone? Yeah, like, take a look in the mirror, bruh, before you get to judging and talking about other motherfuckers and shit like that. Like, that shit is beyond me, man. So I don't know. I ain't gonna say beneath me, but I'm gonna say beyond me, because nothing is beneath anyone. Everybody's capable of doing all type of deeds or whatnot, but it's just, I'm saying, your caliber, your integrity on how you hold yourself. Motherfuckers just don't be understanding, so I don't know. I wish I was dropping jewels, man. I wish. I can only, you know what? I just give my perspective and hopefully it helps out. Because when I hear all y'all different perspectives and stuff like that, a lot of that shit be helping. I might not have the same situation, but I still can relate to some form. And then I can take, you know what I'm saying, little tidbits and pieces out and I can apply them to my life. So I take everybody's, you know what I'm saying, criticism, they story, you know what I'm saying, I take it all in because, pause, yeah. But yeah, I take all of that and I internalize it because you can always use somebody else's perspective to gain insight. So it's like, that's what I try to do. And then when I lay mine down, sometimes it helps people. Sometimes they don't give a fuck about it. But they ain't got nothing to do with me. I can just put mine out. And hopefully it helps who it needs to help and it motivates who it needs to motivate. Other than that, it's just in the wind, you know what I mean? So you can only work on yourself. You can try to help others, but how much help can you do for others if you don't work on yourself? If you don't help yourself, how can you help anybody else? So it's a lot of people that be like, yeah, well, you can do this and you can fix this and this will be better for you and all this. Okay, it's nice to, you know what I'm saying, you can kind of like figure out other people, but have you looked in the mirror and figured out yourself? No. So how far are you going to get while you trying to help everybody else? You know what I mean? You don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else. Simple as that. You don't need to get too difficult. But yeah, I started off talking about my family and trying to gather them all for Christmas. And even though we got all these egos that's playing a part in it, I think I'm going to get it done. But like I said, I'm 8 out of 20. I got confirmed 8 of them here. And I'm trying to get the other 12 to confirm as well. So we're going to see how that go. We're going to see how that go. It's frustrating when I can't just fix shit like I normally can fix stuff. Because when you're dealing with different individuals with different personalities and different problems and different situations, it's not as easy to just be like, you know what, suck it up. I can say that shit all day. I can do it. I can suck it up. Pause. I need to watch the way I say shit. I can put the shit to the side and do what I need to do for an event or something like that or whatever the case is. But not everybody's like that, so. I just read that. You said rip to my sister. Yeah, rip to my sisters, yeah. They was like my mamas because my mom died when I was 6. So, and my sisters are all like 10 and 15 years older than me. So they was like in the mother role and all that type of stuff. So they basically raised me. You know what I mean? So it's like when they pass, it's kind of like losing your mom again and again and again. So I don't know, shit happens. But I'm just trying to make sure that the foundation isn't completely shattered, because when you, like I said, when you lose those key pieces, hey, Faith, when you lose those key pieces in your family, especially foundational members of your family, it's bad. Happy Chat Friday. But yeah, yeah, that's tough. Rodney, my first time here. Oh, I appreciate it. This your first time here, and this is only like my 7th or 8th live ever. I don't go live, so they told me I need to get my feet wet and keep doing it. So came on here ranting, just start talking about irrelevant shit. So, but yeah, though, like a family usually splinters when certain people lose their lives. Like it might be the grandma, or it might be a mama, or it might be an uncle, or it might be a cousin that everybody was, you know what I'm saying, got along with, or whatever the case is. And it's hard to get a family back together after they lose a key member. So I just started enjoying them news to it. Yeah, I just say just keep posting, man. Keep posting. I only really post shorts, so I'm trying to do longer content, but I done got so good and fortunate on doing shorts, I kind of put everything to the back burner. That's why I never did lives at all, ever. I was never going lives. I'll be in other people's lives, showing support, all the shit, but I wouldn't do lives. So I was like, let me start doing lives. Let me start getting on. because I can't keep hesitating. I can't be trying to motivate somebody else and I'm still not getting my ass on live. So I was like, fuck it. I'll get on here. I'll talk my shit. But when I'm on live and I'm doing something, I ain't gonna lie, I hardly ever pay attention to the chat. They called me last time. We were there playing dominoes and spades and Uno and all this. I'm hardly ever looking at the chat. Yeah, my grandma passed and things haven't been the same since. We don't even like each other. Yep. See? Then you know, then Faith, you know exactly what I'm saying, because when my pops died, everybody was just like so torn up. But then you also had like people trying to come to the house and saying what they want this and they, what? I think I should have that. And sometimes that shit creates greed, especially when money is involved and it gets bad. Yeah, sorry. Appreciate that. Oh, you said it to Faye. You said that to me. But yeah, people like when a death hit the family, everybody start to get to single-minded and tunnel vision and oh, me. It was like, no, it's not about you. It's not about you. And why are you worried about monetary gain when we just lost somebody that everybody loved? Like, hope you got your... No. I'm going to go get my Christmas tree this weekend. I actually should have did it before Thanksgiving even hit, and I didn't. So, yeah. But I'm gonna let my kids pick it out. I hopefully they don't pick out some bullshit ass tree, because that's gonna irritate my OCD. Like I gotta have a nice tree and everything like that or whatever. I let them decorate it, and even when they trash decorate it, I go back in at the nighttime and I'll set it up all nice and even and everything like that or whatever. But I let them still decorate it because I'm not gonna take that away from them, even though, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I gotta go get a Christmas tree. I haven't went to get no Christmas tree yet. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been busy. Everybody been busy. My son's birthday was at the end of last month. Like my little cousin birthday was there. Like we was just then, yeah. Yeah, but anybody that has lost somebody, whether it was 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 2 days ago, prayers out to you, your love and your family, everything like that. I know it's something that's really, really hard to deal with, and it don't go away no matter how many people say, oh, time heals all wounds. Not all wounds. Time does not heal all wounds. Time does not fix everything. And sometimes you hurt the same way 20 years later as the day it happened. So all I can do is just give my condolences and an ear to vent to. If you ever need, like all my friends know, straight ear. I give you straight ear to vent to. I ain't even gonna say nothing. You don't need me to say nothing. You want to get it off your chest? I'm saying go ahead. You want to go to one of those, what's them, rage rooms? I've taken many friends to rage rooms to get it off your chest. Go break every motherfucking thing in there. Shit is fun. You know what I'm saying, like, that's why I've done like a lot of extreme stuff. And I think I did like the whole skydiving and bungee jumping and motocrossing and all this daredevil type shit. I think I did it to avoid dealing with the pain of losing moms, pops, aunties, stuff like that or whatever the case may be. And I can acknowledge that, do a whole bunch of death-defying shit to kind of like combat death or whatever the case is, because somebody told me this. I don't know if it's true or not. It kind of makes sense, but I don't know. It could be true though. It could be true. Because what they consider what, white boy activities, it'd be like, oh, them white people activities. All that shit, yeah, I did. And I like doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't dead yet. Obviously, I'm still here, right? But I think I did it because I just didn't want to deal with the emotions of losing people and all that type of stuff. So it's like, and you know what's crazy though? I'm not afraid of death. This ain't no suicide shit. Just hear me out. Don't leave. Hear me out. I'm not afraid of death, right? I'm more afraid of leaving everybody behind. If that makes any sense. I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid of leaving everyone behind if I was to pass. I don't know if that's going to make sense to everybody right now. You just be calling me out of nowhere. But yeah, I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid of leaving everyone behind when I pass. So, And that's what scares me. It scares me like who my kids gonna have to lean on, like who gonna take care of my other auntie, and what if I got another sister that need me, and my brother, and all. Like I think about that. Like I'd be like, well, my friends, they gonna be going through it because I'm the supportive one and all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, I ain't afraid to die. Now I ain't stupid. I ain't gonna do nothing to get myself killed, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not afraid of death. I'm afraid of leaving everybody behind. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that makes too much sense, but we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, though. Yeah, this conversation went left. I started off talking about a Christmas gathering, and I didn't got all the way into why I don't fear death and shit like that. The wrong person clipped this. I'm gonna end up in one of them facilities with padded rooms or something. Like, don't be clipping this and make it seem like I'm about to go off myself. So, but yeah, like, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to make sure I get my family together. So, my apologies. I'm back, man. The fact that you was even here for like 20 minutes. I'm on this live. This is the longest live I've ever done. Literally, we only 41 minutes in, and this is literally the longest live I've ever done. I never go live like that. I can count on these hands how many times I went live. This would be number 9. This is my 9th live. So yeah, the fact that y'all sticking in here with me, man, I really appreciate that. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna front about that. So yeah, you're doing well, Roddy. Yeah, I try. Like, you know what I'm saying, I put a lot of pressure on myself when it comes to like maintaining a household, taking care of my kids, maintaining relationships with opposite sex, maintaining relationship with friends, all that. Cause you never want to. One thing can't nobody ever say. You may say so much. He arrogant sometimes. He talk his shit. He think he all that. Whatever the case may be, you can never call Rodney Davis a liar. I will not tell a lie. I'd rather lose you telling your ass the bold ass direct truth than to ever tell a lie. So I did my 11 lives. I'm used to it now. Yeah, I'm getting used to it now. Like, at first I'll be on there like this. I'll be like, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. And I'll be talking. I'll be like, yeah. Then I'll look at the chat. And this is when it was like only like one person that'll be dipping out, or it might be 2 or whatever. And we'll be like 10 minutes in. What's up, Precious? And I'll be like, look back. Then I'll fake. I ain't gonna lie, like my first 3 lives, I was faking like I was doing shit. I wasn't doing the motherfucking thing. Just because there wasn't nobody in there, I'm sitting there acting like I'm doing shit. I'm like, yeah, well, then I kind of peek up at the live and everything, like look back down. Then I'll say some irrelevant ass shit. I was like, yeah, now I just be like, now I just let it go. Like, whatever. The live will be whatever the live will be. So I decided, let me just treat it like I do my shorts. How my short videos. So I'm going to treat it the same way. I ain't going to worry about who here, who not. That's what Supreme got me on that. Supreme and Corey's World got me on that. It's like, don't worry about who the fuck in the live or not. Nigga, just talk what you talk, do your thing, and don't worry about the rest. So I was like, let me do that. It was like, you don't be nervous or nothing like that when you're doing your short videos and all that shit. So what the fuck you nervous for now? Supreme got on my ass about that before. So yeah, so I was like, let me take some advice, man. Cause you know Supreme don't give a fuck. He'll talk his shit no matter who in that motherfucking space. So, and I do respect that, like, so that what I do, fool, talk of no one. But you gotta say something. Whether you see somebody there in the chat or not, because if you don't, when you see that playback and you just sitting there like this, that shit look weird as fuck, don't it? That's some old blink twice if you need help, huh? Like, come on, man, you gotta say something. So I'm gonna talk about whatever. Yes, basically. But what I can say though is when you start to get people in your chat and they start, you know, they say hi, they say they from here, they'll ask a question. That actually helps because then it gets the flow of the conversation going, and then you just start just going off the dome. You could really ad-lib it, especially when people talking in the chat, or you catch people talking to each other in the chat. Oh yeah, That shit works out though. But you gotta have more than one person in the chat. Otherwise, you're gonna be talking to them and they ain't gonna be saying anything to you. Then they might say hi. You be like, oh, what's up? And you look away. Then they gone. Then you ain't got shit to say. And you sitting there like, yeah. Thinking about clicking that shit off. I was like, I ain't clicking nothing off. I'm standing on this. Whether it's 10 of y'all, 20 of y'all, or 1 of y'all. See, I'm still here. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of proud of myself. I'm actually here and it's 45 minutes in. And I'm not doing nothing. I'm literally just sitting right here doing absolutely nothing. And I'm still on here in 45 minutes. That's what's up. The only time I would normally be on live this long is if I was in an activity and I just had a camera just going. But yeah, I salute y'all who go live for sure. I ain't gonna lie though, Precious. I'm mad at you because you don't be making enough content. You need to drop some more content. And I told your ass that like weeks ago. And then I think you dropped like one video. I think you was out partying or something like that or whatever. But yeah, you need to make some more content. So otherwise, I'm gonna keep telling you that shit. Cause I know you make content. So yeah, oh my God. Yes, I'm gonna keep telling you. If I know you make content and I know you capable of doing it, I'm going to Rod, I'm nervous. How you think I was? I'm vocal and everything like that in real life. Oh, life of the party, all this shit. But getting on live and talking to motherfuckers that you don't know, or you ain't built some type of camaraderie with, or whatever the case is, or you thinking it's not gonna be nobody there. It's like, yeah, you gotta start somewhere. I had to start somewhere. So you gotta start somewhere. Or I'm gonna keep on saying it. Faith, you gotta go live. Nope. Just like they did me. And kept telling me when I was in other people's chats and I was, saying, yeah, blah, 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 blah. You got to go live too. You got to go live too. Nope. Everybody got to go live. I'm not going to be the only other person that got pressured into this situation and now I got to bask in the ambiance that y'all set for myself. Nah, y'all got to go live too. Nah, we ain't doing that. If I'm live, y'all going live. Yeah. I said it, so it's true. But so when I started my YouTube, right, I started officially in August the 2nd. I had 2 viral videos on shorts that did 9 million views a piece, right? But when it came to monetization, because those videos were reused video, like you know how you upload something that was funny or whatever the case is, and it just happened to click. So it clicked, and it clicked to the tune of 9 million per video. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to be monetized and everything good. They was like, nah, bruh. Reuse content. You didn't put no commentary in there. And I didn't. I just uploaded it and it just went off. So I was just like, damn. So they was like, well, we'll take off your suspension for monetization if you take off the video, re-edit it, and then re-upload. But I'm like, but if it don't hit again, I'm not going to get them same views that's going to put me in them same watch hours that's going to get my monetization. So I'm like, damn. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait on that. I'm just going to keep on upload until I get enough views. And then I'm going to delete the other one and then recertify for my monetization. So I was like, I'm going to do it that way. So I was like, officially, yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So yesterday, I deleted one of my 9 million view videos. And it hurt. It hurt so bad. Because that thing was on fire. That shit was on fire. So now I think, and then next week, I'm going to delete the other one. And then I'll be officially ready for monetization. But at first I was like, oh, I didn't want to delete it because I ain't gonna lie, I was talking shit. I was like, yeah, I've only been doing this for like 2 months and I already got 19 million views and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, but if you want monetization, you got to delete that and re-upload that and see if it's going to hit again the same way. So I'm just like, man, fuck. I ain't gonna be able to talk shit about having 19 million views no more because I deleted those 19 million views to build my channel. So, uncomfortable situation, but I'm gonna do it. Because outside of those 2 viral videos, I still have like almost 200K views with my other videos and whatnot. So, I think I'll be all right. But it's still, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna even front and be like, taking a 19 million view hit, that's gonna hurt. Cause I was bragging about them 19 million views. So when they disappeared, I ain't gonna be able to brag about that no more. So, and I know one dude, oh my God, see the truth? He waiting for him to have something to say, because he been trying to get something to say. And I've been cooking his ass in some of these videos. I don't know if you know any of the little See the Truth blogs I be doing or whatever, but he's kind of, I guess he exposes people that lie on the internet or do scams or whatever. But he went from only using straight evidence to just hating on people, and then he was hating on somebody I know and somebody I fuck with, so I had to call him out. And then he started trying to do videos of me, and I was like, I'm the wrong person to troll, bruh. I'm the wrong person to troll. I'm like, and then if you hide in your face while you trying to talk about somebody else and troll them and everything like that, bro, I can't respect that. So then I kind of pressured him into showing who he was, showing his actual face, making an actual video and talking on it instead of just hiding behind the screen, bro. Cooked his ass. Cooked his ass. Cooked him in several videos. I cooked this man so bad, he was forced to block me from his channel. And I told him that if you keep coming for me, I'm going to cook you to where you're going to be resorting to block me from your channel. And he did it. And he held mad. He don't mention my name no more, because I had a blog piece where I had every mention of him mentioning like, it was bad, bro. It's like it was bad. I've seen it. I wanted to say something, but not. Yeah, go. Yeah, you could have said whatever you wanted to say on it, but like I'm saying, he started it though. That was the whole point. It was like, don't start something that you can't finish or be in your feelings about. Like, this is the internet. I'm not gonna be mad at none of you motherfuckers. Like, unless if I know you in real life, that's different. Then I'll just call you and be like, what the fuck was that about? But if I don't know you in real life, I'm taking it for a grain of salt. I ain't gonna be too mad. Like, but just don't come for me. The moment you start mentioning me, this man went 12 years back into my Facebook history looking for stuff and trying to and found nothing. So then he was like, you take a lot of selfies and So then I made a post about taking selfies and posted selfies in there and tagged it. Like, you can't troll me. Trolling me don't work. I'm too confident. I don't have no skeletons. So trolling me don't work. I don't have like some other YouTubers and stuff. They be having skeletons in their closet and all this other stuff. I don't have none. So if I don't have none and I'm me in real life and I'm him in real life, as you can see on my social media platforms, there's nothing to troll. So it's like, bro, like you can't, and you hiding. If you hide behind a camera, bro, it's like, come on now. You can't hide and then try to troll me. So it's like, you gotta, now he want to do lives though. He's like, I'm gonna start doing lives, everything like that, trying to open up. I told you, I said, if you're gonna be one of those people that's trolling people and talking shit, show your face, talk on that camera, and present your personality and your page will grow. If that's the legacy you want to put, I can respect it. If I'm saying, I can respect anybody that is standing there like, this is me and I'm finna talk my shit. I get that. But if you hiding behind a photo of somebody else or a video of something and you just doing voiceovers and you talking that shit and nobody knows who you are and everything like that, nah, bruh. I don't respect that. You a coward. I'd rather you, know what I'm saying, be like, you know what? I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And I'm going to see, you going to see who I am. Not that, I'm going to hide my face, but yeah, that other person, nah, we ain't doing that. They don't do that. And I can't respect what you're saying. Rod knows I don't play about. But you got to be confident, though. It's like, but yeah. Even when I start making people mods and shit like that or like that, if you want to block somebody, you can. But just know that it won't be because I'm telling you to block somebody, because I'm going to be honest, I don't give a fuck what these trolls be saying, because I'll cook a troll. I'll cook a troll because all they is sitting in a dark room by themselves. That's their reality. So they got to lash out at somebody else. So the fact that I know that your life is fucked up, so you got to try to hate on somebody else and you hiding, especially if you hiding, oh no, you're about to feel so bad in my life because I'm going to spend a lot of time cooking your whole life science. It's bad for you. Like I said, if they want to block, they can block you, but I don't care about none of that shit. I don't care about what you're talking about because you don't know me. None of that. There's nothing you can say that's going to hurt my feelings. People will try to say something. I see people on lives trying to say all the most foulest shit. Like, they be talking about people dead parents and they babies and all that type of shit. It was like, nothing that you say will affect me because I know you won't say it in my face. I know you won't expose who you truly are. If you say that shit and you be like, my name is Kevin Debauchery from Lake Michigan or something like that, I can respect that because you like, you know what? I'm saying who I am and I'm still talking my shit. I can respect that. But if you ain't got nothing to say, I mean, if you got all this shit to say and you hiding behind a fake photo and all this type of stuff, nah, bro. I don't respect that. I'll let you just sit in the comments and everybody will ignore your comment. We do that shit all the time. When we see a troll and he's sitting there talking, ignore him. He wants some attention. Here you go. Now we're going to ignore his ass. Let him say as many foul, disrespectful, even a racist say everything you need to say. We going to ignore your shit. And you going to feel that. Because they need acceptance and validation from somebody responding. Once you stop responding, all them trolls, they feel it right here. Because that's what they need. Their life is fucked up. They don't got no social skills. So that's how it go. I ignore somebody fast. Like, it ain't even funny how I ignore you. I had one bread. I had one, two, break it right. Faith going live. Yeah, Faith gotta go live. Hold on, 2027, October. Faith going live before the month is over. And I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna make sure I got my notifications on. Yeah. Britt, you show so much support to anything I post. That shit really, really not just Britt, but I'm just calling it because I just see her pop up right there. But Britt, you literally, no matter what I'm posting, you come in here and you drop a comment, whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying, you say something heartfelt or whatever the case is, whether you relate or don't relate, you show support every time I post. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, like, that shit is like real. That's valid to me. Like, now I don't expect somebody to come to every post or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Every video or whatever. But I do respect that. I'm not one of them people like, even, okay, so like like the viral videos. I don't know if you've ever seen the ones with the high views in the millions. If you look at the comment section, I responded to every last comment. And it was like 14,000 comments or some shit like that or whatever. I responded to every last comment because I feel that if you can take the time out to view my video, click a like, click a share, even make a comment, then I can take the time out to be like, to like it back or say something back. You know what I'm saying? Not just hit like on the comment. If anybody know me, I don't just hit like on the comment. I say something back. I comment back. I don't never just be like, oh, there go the like. I'll say something back. It might be an emoji, something. But if you could take the time out to do that for me, then I'm going to take the time out to at least comment back, like, and stuff like that. And I don't know if y'all ever seen, like, on some of y'all pages, I'll be in there going to y'all shorts or videos, and I'll go on a like spree. I'll run through y'all videos and be like this. I'll drop a comment every once in a while, but I'll just be like this, liking the hell out of y'all videos, stuff like that. So, but yeah, like, I don't always expect support, but I always show it. So even if it don't come back, and that's not a slight on nobody. I want to let y'all know that right now. That is not a slight on anyone. That's just me saying that's just how I am genuinely. I'm genuinely a supportive person. If you look at my videos, you'll see that, yeah, I talk my shit on some of them. Yeah, I got like little funny ha ha ha, but I got a lot of more supportive, uplifting, motivative type videos than anything else. So it's like, because everybody is in a situation at one point in time where they need some motivation. So it's like, when I needed motivation, y'all came through, you know what I'm saying? Y'all accepted me to y'all community. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. Like, I I didn't get no flack about it. Y'all talked y'all shit. I took it on the chin or whatever case is. It's a real cool community to be in. So you got to, you know what I'm saying, return the favor. Support so much. I need a suit. Man, when you going live? So yeah, I'm calling everybody out. Everybody. Just like y'all called me out when I was on them in them panels and stuff like that. And I was in them chats and everybody was saying, Ronnie gonna go live. Ronnie didn't go live. Ronnie talking all this shit, but he didn't. Now I'm going live. So now you gotta go live too. Yeah, that's how we rocking. God damn, I've been on here for 1 hour. Hey, I'm super proud of myself. That's what's up, man. Salute me on the hour. Let's go. I do it once a week. All right, I'm gonna make sure my notifications is on, cause I be trying to, you know what I'm saying, support everybody. You know what I'm saying, I don't care if it's little support, big support, whatever it is. I try to support everybody. But yeah, though, like once a week is cool though. I need to keep going though. But again, salute me on being here for an hour. Let's go. If my son was here right now, his little ass would be all in the camera. All in the camera like this. Like this. He'd be right here, all in the camera. I love him though. I love him. He's hella outgoing and he kind of like just like me, but he gonna be a way better version of his daddy. Like, he's super smart, super talented. Like, he gonna, like, man, you have no idea. Like, man. That's why I don't be understanding how people don't be wanting to be in their kids' lives. My son just turned 9 on the 21st of November. He almost lost his birthday because he came at his mama a little foul. He had like an attitude or something at school or whatever the case is. And I don't know, I guess he was feeling himself, whatever. And I found out that he kind of said something slick that I ain't approve of. And I almost took his whole birthday and Christmas away. I don't play that shit. You will not, first of all, you're not disrespecting the elder. Second of all, you're not disrespecting your mama. I don't give a fuck. You will not disrespect your mama. You will not disrespect your auntie. You disrespect your granny and she gonna beat your ass. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm gonna walk off. I don't interfere in like if I trust you to watch my children, I trust you to discipline them. So if you're disciplining them, you're not gonna see dad come in here and be like, "Whoa, what did it? No. What did you do? What did you do?" I'm not gonna come in here and like, you can't talk to them. You can't. No. I trust you to watch over my kids and the safety of them and protect their life. So yes, I trust you to discipline them as well. I'm not gonna come in here and be like, "Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that." No. Nah. Don't do my little nephew like that. I didn't do him like nothing. I'm just saying he knows better. You don't gotta, he don't have to do too much. I just want him to be respectful, to follow directions, and to get good grades. That's it. I don't ask him to clean up. I don't ask him to do nothing. Cause kids, they try to, damn right, you was gone at first. But I don't ask them to clean up because kids, they be trying to, like, my 6-year-old daughter, she wants to do the dishes and she wants to do this and do that. She makes more of a mess than anything. So what I do, anytime I'm gonna let her wash the dishes or something like that or whatever, I'll wash them first. And then I'll put them back in the sink. And then I'll let her wash them like she washing them for real. But I know they really clean. So I don't let her know that I already washed them. So, cause I remember I let them wash the dishes and then I was getting ready to get something and I had prepared my plate and everything like that. And I look on the plate and it's food from old food or something like, I don't know. And I was hella mad because I had already started eating. So just imagine you ate on a dirty plate and you see the old remnants of the old food. And it was bad. So now it's like, until you really learn how to wash some dishes, I'm going to wash them first and then I'm going to let you wash them after that. Because that shit was gross. I was hella mad. I was pissed. I love that, Ronnie. I was pissed. Do y'all know that y'all are still here with me 65 minutes in? How you feel about seeing this face and hearing this voice talk about some irrelevant shit for an hour. How y'all feel about that? I just want to know. We hanging, sir. I just want to know how y'all feel, because I feel real good, because I literally lasted a whole hour on live and it didn't get awkward. My first 3 to 4 lives, that shit was awkward. That shit was embarrassingly awkward. Like, you could have made a skit off of that shit. That shit was bad, bro. Like, y'all have no understanding on how awkward that is. And I you know what I'm saying? I stuck it in there. I deleted my first 3 lives, though. That shit was bad. I was like, nah. It was like a week later, and I had like 7 views. And I was like, this shit is terrible. And I actually like played it through, and I was like, nah, we gotta get rid of this. We gotta get rid of that. But what my son don't know, for Christmas, he does gaming and streaming, and he's really good at it. And he has a YouTube channel, but I monitor the fuck out of that shit, because it's a lot of weirdos and creeps, right? So he don't know that I'm about to have him a whole gaming, streaming setup, like the desk, the headphones, the lighting, the background, the green screens, everything, the cameras, all the shit for Christmas. He don't know that. So I'm gonna have my kids be at their auntie house while I redo their rooms. He gonna have his whole game room set up, and then she's gonna have her Hello Kitty, princess, unicorn, you know, that type of room or whatever. Like, she's really simple. She just likes really prissy type stuff or whatever. But they can't be here because I'm not going to be able to do it while they're here. So they're going to have to be at the auntie house while I do it here. And then they'll come back and they'll see it. So what you give out, you don't get back from folks I've seen. I mean, you know what? That is true, but I don't expect it. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect to get the support that I give out. That's not the reason why I do it. You know what I'm saying? But I do notice that some people, you know what I'm saying, they'll come through in their support, but not everybody got that engine to just be like supporting like I support. I'm really good at multitasking. So I can sit there and I'll be on one person's live and I'll say hi to this person on that video, or I'll throw a heart on this one. I can do that and then be on my way and then still make a video and then go to work and then do something at work. And like, I'm just really good at multitasking. But no, but I completely understand the point though. Like, you notice it, you be like, damn, I'll be supporting them, but they don't be supporting me like that. So it's just like, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I've enjoyed this. Great job. Thank you, Faith. I'm glad y'all not awkwardly sitting around trying to fake support me. You're sitting there just faking, like, you know what, when is this motherfucker gonna turn this damn live off? I'm still here. I'm trying to stick it in. This motherfucker is... I get it though. Things definitely get noted. Yeah. Like, one thing that needs to get noted, Precious, is you need to go live. You need to start dropping some content also. So we gonna note that too. So while you talking about things getting noted, yeah, I'm gonna keep on busting your ass out. You need to bring more content. Sassy. Content. I know you already told me you don't want to do the live thing. But just keep dropping videos then. Keep doing the music and doing videos then. Cause I know that lives ain't for everybody. So I get it. But if you don't want to go live, what's up, Corey? Hey, Corey, can you believe that I've been on live for over an hour? Corey was one of the ones that kept forcing me. Well, I ain't gonna say forcing me, but kept pushing me and motivating me and to go live. So my first couple lives was only a couple of minutes. But yeah, shout out to Corey. And I gotta give a shout out to, because I told y'all Corey and Supreme was the ones that really pushed me to go live. So I had to say it. But yeah, Corey, I've been on live for an hour. A whole hour. And they done hung in here with me and it wasn't awkward. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. We live on FaceTime. But yeah, though, just, you know what I'm saying, speaking my piece. You know what I'm saying? You missed the whole conversation though, Corey. You missed the whole conversation. It was kind of good though. I was talking my shit though. I was real talking my shit though. But yeah though, that's what I gotta surprise them with though. So they can't be here while I'm redecorating their rooms. It ain't gonna work out that way. So, but yeah, I'm gonna start doing the lives a little more often. You know what? I'm gonna start going live for 1 hour at least twice a week. I ain't gonna be, hold on, turn on them super chats so I can. But yeah, so I'm gonna go live at least 1 hour twice a week and just keep on building until I'm just going every day. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And like I said, when I first came to y'all community and everything, well, I ain't gonna say y'all community, it's my community now. But when I first came, Corey, you welcomed me with open arms. You, Elevated, Supreme, Sassy. When Britt met me, like all in, like Jay, everybody, y'all welcomed me with, it wasn't no hesitation. So I do appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate that. Like for real, for real. Like I know people go on here and they be saying how they appreciate shit. I really appreciate y'all welcoming me in and showing y'all support and everything. So, and that goes a long way. Real shit. So, I just wanted to say that or whatever. So, but I am about to get the hell off of live because my son keep texting me talking about he's ready to come because they got out early. But yeah, again, oh, what's up, Coach? But yeah, though, I do appreciate y'all, and it goes a long way. Cause at first I wasn't gonna go live at all. I was just gonna keep on dropping shorts. It was gonna be shorts until y'all forced me to go on this motherfucker. So, but I'm glad y'all talked me into it, cause it worked out. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Catch y'all on the next one.